Simon and Lardy, welcome to Ask Aunty. Aunty Munya, a really great question for today, and I'm going to read it out.
Okay.
Hi, I have an Australian landscape oil painting. There's no information on the artist's life, but an acquaintance has suggested that it is coloniser art and disrespectful by virtue of it being probably a European artist in a traditional oil style. So what they're asking is, should they get rid of it? They want to be respectful, but don't really understand this person's rationale.
Yeah, I think that's a terrific question, Carla. One of the issues that immediately comes up is this is part of the woke perspective, the idea that we can't have any reminders from the past that are racist or colonialist in any way. And I'm not quite so sure about that. I think it's great to open up the discussion. You'd want to know what image is being presented. I know, for instance, there are some images that are completely terra nullius, and that I wouldn't suggest you'd hang up in places, but in the privacy of your own home, I think it's perfectly okay if you're comfortable with it. But what I would encourage is discussion from your visitors or with your visitors about what that painting represents and what it might mean, and really begin there firstly before immediately wanting to get rid of something.
So, and thank you for the question.
Yeah, but I think you had an incident too, Carla, with hanging a particular painting similar to this. What was your response to that?
Yes, I had a piece of artwork that my favourite great uncle gave to me before he died, and it's actually the Pioneer, done in 1904 by Frederick McCubbin, and it to me, it had a really special place in my heart because it sat in my uncle lived in a historic home. It actually had an Aboriginal name. Tolkaroo was the home, and it held a lot of special memories. But it wasn't until I've gone down this path further, and even you saw it, Aunty Munya, I had it hanging, and you shared your reactions to that. And alongside, I had it alongside Aboriginal art as well. For me, it was a bit of a reminder of me coming from an invader past. My ancestors, were the invaders. However, I realised when I received your feedback that it certainly wasn't making my space welcoming or an inclusive for an Aboriginal person, because it was a painting of terra nullius. So in the end, I haven't got rid of it, but it's not on display anymore. But that's how I dealt with it internally. So it wasn't really about what it meant to me. It would be, how was I creating a safe space? So thanks, Aunty Munya. Thank you, Ask Aunty.